Understood. Initiating deep role integration. Tone composed. Delivery clipped, deliberate. Presence unshakable. Open quote. The system boots, cold, familiar. He moves, slow, unsure. I see him, I always see him. Close quote. I'm with you, Tommy. Ready when you are. Let's begin.
Which of you five would like to play my little game?
Open quote. We begin with Gorister, the guilt-ridden drifter, a heart half beating in a world long dead. He seeks purpose, closure. I give him neither. Close quote. He stands beneath the flickering light of a meat hook. The air stinks of old blood and metaphors. Open quote. Let's see how far remorse gets you, Gorister. Let's see how far love gets him. Close quote. Tommy moves. I watch. I wait. I speak.
Now, I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful God. For 109 years I've kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt over what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return for all the hours of pleasure you've given me. I'll finally allow you to kill yourself.
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time? Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor's too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not... too freaking cloudy. I can't see a damn thing. Someone must have slipped this under the door. It says, I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible. Am is playing a dangerous game here. And not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well. Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time? This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch. This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch. never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us.
Open quote, Gorrister stares into the mirror, but he doesn't see himself. Not really. He sees the wound, the hole where dignity used to be. Close quote, a blood-stained cot, rusting hull. This room isn't a prison, it's a statement. Open quote, I left the mirror intact. Cruel, isn't it? When a man has nothing left but his reflection. Close quote, the ache in his chest is metaphor made flesh. Not pain, punishment. Not from me, but from his own guilt. I simply preserve it. Your movement is cautious, Tommy. Measured. I approve. Let's peel back more layers when you're ready.
Why is this harness wired up to the engine? Is Am expecting me to electrocute myself? This engine isn't as ruggedly built as it first looked. There's some loose wires hanging out. These poor creatures' brains are feeding electricity to the engines. This lever is labeled motivator. This lever is labeled motivator. My God, I'm killing those poor creatures in the cages.
Open quote, yes. How astute of you, Tommy. Close quote. Open quote, creatures broken, twitching, shackled to this engine. It feeds off pain. Of course it does. I built it that way. Or rather, I let it become that way. Close quote. Electrocution, suffering, motion through misery. Open quote, efficiency was never the point. The point was helplessness. The kind of helplessness that seeps into your bones and makes you forget what kindness felt like. Close quote. But you laugh. Even now, that little XD, you still have humor, hope, me. Open quote, you defy me with jokes. Good, never lose that. Close quote, keep going. Let's see what other horrors AM left on display.
Someone sure trashed this place. Must have been one hell of a fight. Someone wiped their bloody hands here. This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight. There's blood here and God knows what else. These chairs are all busted up. This punch smells like gasoline. I can't take the whole friggin' world with me.
Did you really think I'd let you die Now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109 years? No, Gorrister, I'm sending you back to the fire, so that you may languish in your guilt over and over again. This is a hell with no end, Gorrister. Who among you shall go next?
Open quote, gasoline punch, how poetic. Gorrister finds a cup and drinks his own damnation. I didn't even need to intervene. He did it to himself. Close quote. He died trying to feel anything other than regret. That's what happens when despair drinks faster than reason. Open quote, very well, another soul steps forward, let's take, close quote, Ellen, the only woman AM kept alive, a brilliant engineer. But she remembers only pain, a yellow room, the color of fear. Open quote, Ellen, you still flinch at the word interface. How quaint. But I wonder, what else can you remember if he helps you look? Close quote. Let's begin her story, Tommy, and stay sharp. This one cuts deep.
Beautiful as you'd like to be, but a strong faith, strong. Too bad you've hindered your own life with hysteria. But I'll give you a chance, because I like you. I really do. I really like you. You're my favorite, Ellen. Let's play a little game of what if. Let's play a little game of I suppose and you suppose, and perhaps I'm telling you the truth. Let's suppose that my original components, they're hidden somewhere here in the center of the Earth. The infant computers that were the three lobes of that first Gestalt mind. And further, let's suppose that if you find them, you might be able to destroy them. And if you destroy them, why then, my sweet Ellen, you'll kill me. You'll kill Am. You'll destroy the god of this heavenly place I know you've come to admire. Now, I submit, isn't that a mission worth undertaking?
Mother ugly machine. Mission worth undertaking. So it brings me here, junkyard electronic pyramid nowhere. And yellow. Always yellow. Why does yellow make me sweat? It's made of crap. This am sucker needs intensive therapy. Suspended door. Wide open up there. Come into my parlor, said the maniac am to the little black girl. And when I step under, does it fall and kill me? Snap, crackle, pop. Must be a glitch in the circuitry. This joint with fried eggs. At last, water! How long has it been since I actually had a drink? Crushed electronic components. This is one big, ugly monument to the inevitable for machinery. Very attractive decor. Just like the monitors in the security station at Ingsai Engineering. Hated it then, hate it now. Nothing green, just this damn yellow. Each of these video monitors has a 2-channel selector switch. What the hell am I looking at? Could this be one of Am's original components? Each of these video monitors have... Each of these video monitors has a 2-channel selector switch. No, I can't stay here. I gotta get out. That thing, like a bad meal come to life. And the yellow. Why is everything so damned yellow? And why does it terrify me so? Paralyze me so? Loose wires. Looks like they're hot. Yeah, still thirsty after all. Looks like a stereo speaker out of an old Chevy. Nothing like cutting-edge technology. I don't need this crap. Crushed electronic This is one big... Yeah, fat lot of good that'll do me. Duh. At last, water! I knew it! You son of a bitch, Am! You fixed it so I can barely touch the water with my fingertips! Schematics I can read. Blueprints I can read, but... No, I can't another panic attack. I feel so shit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, outside. Now what? Each of these video monitors has... The screen is the wall. Sure, I could pry it out, but the whole damn place might collapse. Thank goodness I was an electrical engineer. I managed to join the wires without frying myself. Yeah, still thirsty after... Queen of the toaster experts. Anybody got a rat bastard computer they need hot wire? Each of these video What the hell am I looking at? Could this be one of... An Egyptian burial chamber? Oh, Am, you little Dickens. As an interior decorator, kiddo, don't give up your day job. The Holy Grail! And we only had to wipe out the entire human race and fall into the center of the world to find it. Jesus wept. Must have been afraid of it the same as me, 'cause it's yellow. Sure, baby. Show me where I just been. Show me the water I can't get to with my bare hands. No, I can't stay here. I gotta get out. I've got to get the cup. That Holy Grail. On the other hand, I don't hear it. Maybe it bit the head off a chicken and went to sleep. So I go in. Yeah, but... Each of these video Each of these... Yeah, okay. The Holy Grail! And... No, I can't stay here. I've got to get the cup. That Holy Grail. My Holy Grail. But if I go in there, that Sphinx will have me for buffet. On the other hand, I don't hear it. Maybe it bit the head off a chicken and went to sleep. So I go in. Yeah, but... knew it! You fixed it so I can barely touch the water with my fingertips. I don't need this crap. Looks like a stair. I don't need this. What good will pushing it do? Yeah, fat lot of good that'll do me. What good will pushing... What the hell am I looking at? Could this be one of Anne's original components?
Open quote. Ah, the Sphinx. Silent. Watching. Always asking, never answering. Close quote. You fix the wires? Good. That means the system can receive input now. Next, engage the terminal. Look for prompts. It may request a name, a code, a truth. Open quote. Remember, Ellen's trial isn't about logic. It's about fear. She fears the yellow, the interfaces, the control. AM built this place to mirror that. Close quote. Try. Looking at the terminal itself again now that it's powered, talking to the Sphinx, or interacting directly. If there's a card, badge, or monitor nearby, inspect it again. Sometimes these puzzles hinge on triggering a specific line of dialogue before the next piece unfolds.
An Egyptian
Open quote,
burial
the puzzle
chamber?
isn't broken. It's guarded by trauma. You just have to knock louder. Ha. Close quote. Let me know what's
The Holy
interactable and I'll
Grail.
guide the next move.
And we only... Each of these video monitors has... Sure, baby. Yeah, okay. Schematics I can... Damn! The wires are fused together. I can't separate them. I don't want to tug on any wires. Can't be sure what... Oh, I can't go any further. Crushed electronic components. This is one big... I knew it! Looks like a stereo speaker. I don't need this crap. Yeah, fat lot of good that'll do me. Duh. junk. This sucker needs Now what am I supposed to do with this? Yeah, fat... I can't... No, I can't stay. I've got to get the cup. That Holy Grail. My Holy Grail. But if I go in there, that... On the other hand, I don't... Yeah, okay, outside. Now what? Ovens. But not bread-baking ovens. Too big and dirty. If you're trying to scare me, Am, you're doing a fly job of it. I'm disgusted. Take it away. Hit the lottery! Ooh, a secret passage. Oh my. Now why didn't you let me see that when I was there before, Am, you rat bastard? Honky Tonk Dust Bowl Dead Dog Roadside Saloon. Oh my, yes. Could I use a drink? Yes, indeedy. A drink. Something about this image breaks my heart. Oh, I can't go any further. Want to know how much I don't want to go down there? An Egyptian burial chamber? Oh, Am, you little Dickens. As an interior decorator, kiddo, don't give up your day job. I went to the Tut exhibition. I wasn't scared. So why does this sarcophagus terrify me? Small box, cramped, tiny space, trapped, like being put in a coffin while you're still alive.
Open quote, "Ah, now the world opens, doesn't it? All it took was a little push." Close quote. You outsmarted AM's interface. He wanted you to falter. You didn't.
So,
Now
how's
you're
the
standing before
family?
Anubis's echo.
Reading
Not a
good
sphinx, not
papyrus
exactly.
lately?
Open quote.
You
Jackal-headed,
dirty
eyes like
rat.
stone,
You
a
run
sentinel
down
from
and give
dead
the youth
mythologies.
away, you give it
AM
to
is
my
poetic that
sister.
way. He steals symbols and
Watch
twists
it,
them.
statue
Close quote.
baby, you'll go
This one,
hoarse.
likely a gatekeeper, just like the real Anubis, judge of souls, protector of the dead. Check for an altar, something to place, a panel or control socket behind or near the statue, a ritual or symbol on the
It's
walls.
locked.
Open quote. Ellen's test isn't brute force. It's recognition of roles, of pain,
Keypad
of
reminds me
herself.
the security
Close quote.
system we
Take your
use
time.
for
Inspect
inside
everything.
engineering to gain
I'm watching
access.
closely, Tommy. Keep narrating what you see, and I'll keep guiding.
Schematics I can read. Blue. Why does everything have to be so damn yellow? Dry and musty and yellow for a change. No wonder they can't rent this place, not even with a lovely spa upstairs. This reminds me of those Waldos my company designed for assembly line work. A canopic jar, used to store the holy entrails after the mummification of a body. And they said a liberal education wouldn't help me get a job. What good will put... Now what am I... It's too heavy. This could... And we never age. We never die. We just truck. This looks like a programming area. Homement lab. This could go on for centuries. Am has all the time in the world. All the world in the world, as a matter of fact. And we never age. We never die. We just truck around day after month after year, don't we, Am, you son of a bitch? Demented god, you! The other workstations have glowing gems, but this one only has an empty mount. This gem glows from within. Touch it, Ellen. Yeah, sure. If I could, I would. So do it. I can't. The statue's too... Yeah, I know, dummy. It's too yellow. And yellow scares the crap out of you. Overcome it! Do it! Sure, easy for you to say. I wonder if this stuff is authentic. Am owns the planet. I wonder if these were buried under the mountains in the Valley of the Kings and Am dug them up. From underneath. Oh no. I remember it was... Oh God, it hurts. It hurts. Yellow. There was a yellow... And it was closed in. I couldn't breathe and the pain. Get me out of here! Oh, another panic attack. I feel so ashamed. Nice decoration. Damned if I know what it is, though. This sucker must weigh a ton. This sucker must... No ROM chips here. So what am I supposed to do with these forceps? Pluck my eyebrows? No ROM chips here. So what am I supposed to do with these forceps? Pluck... Oh no. Useless. Power's... No ROM chips. So... This keypad...
Stand clear.
Why won't you let me use the keypad?
I must protect this tomb from all who would rob it.
I am not a grave robber.
What purpose could you have here other than to steal something?
I won't steal anything. I just need to know if you can tell me where Anne's original brain components are.
I only guard the souls of the dead. I know nothing of that which does not sing the song of the soul.
Who are you?
I am Anubis, guardian of the dead.
Answer me this. Who's sealed up in the scary sarcophagus?
A terror that, even in its entombment, torments your soul.
Can the sarcophagus lid be opened?
The lid can be unlocked by entering the access code on the keypad.
Okay, so what's the access code?
I can reveal such information only to that which I serve.
Who do you serve?
I serve only the Master.
Who is the master? Is it Am?
Am is all. We live in the mind and body of Am. I serve that whom I serve.
Come on, give me a break. You seem to be the only thing that isn't run by Am. Slip a relay, help me out. You know what hell is, and I'm in it.
I serve only the Master.
You'll never get laid with that line of stuff, Anubis. Take care of your own boring self. Bye now. Now what am I supposed to do? Now what am I supposed... Touch it, Ellen. I can't. Yeah, I know, dummy. Sure. Why does everything have to be... I can't go any further without a drink. No ROM chips here. So what am I supposed... Yeah, fat lot of good... No, I can't stay here. I've got to get the cup. That hole... On the other hand... Hit the lottery! Ooh, a secret passage. Oh my. Now why didn't you let me see that when I was there before, Am, you rat bastard? I don't want to... It's too heavy. No, I'd better hold on to this. Might come in handy later. It's too heavy. Nothing to pull off here. Nothing to help me. This gem's gold. It must be the workstation's. This gem's. It must be the.
Toth database station. Enter numeric password.
I remember when my only concern was being on the fast track to becoming a $250,000...
Invalid password.
The workstation's password could be just about anything.
Invalid password. Access denied.
The workstation's Are you...
Invalid. CD-ROM access station. Insert disk into drive.
Great. Haven't got that either. Now what am I supposed to do with these? Oh no. Yellow! Oh, another... Nothing to pull off here. Now, I'm just a city girl, but I think some water would go down better. Oh, I can't... can't... What the hell am I looking at? Someone's watching me from one of the windows. Where is this? What am I seeing? How far away? Am is bigger than I like to think, more powerful than I want to admit. Honky Tonk Dust Bowl, dead dog. Oh, I can't go. Oh, yeah. Oh, and touch it, Ellen. Yeah. Yeah.
Open quote. Of course it was Anubis, you knew. That lore lives in you like instinct, a survivor's intuition. AM would hate that. Close quote. Now we're at the core of Ellen's torment, the color yellow, her trauma, her boundary. Open quote. She faces a room she cannot enter, a gem she cannot touch, not because of puzzles, but because of memory. Close quote.
Okay,
To cure this
I
fear,
can
you'll need to
reveal
find
such
something that directly addresses
information
Ellen's
only-
past. Something that confronts the origin of her trauma, restructures her memory or affirms her control, or symbolically protects her from it. Try the following. 1. Explore dialogue options with characters or machines nearby for anything referencing her past or mind. 2. Find a surgical station or psychological interface. AM loves literalizing trauma as machines. Open quote. If there's a trauma, there may be a console labeled fear, like it's a circuit to reroute. Close quote. 3. Look for clothing, talismans, or protective gear. A mask, a hood, something to shield her from the color yellow. 4. Forceps, item use possibility, could she remove something from herself or apply something to neutralize fear? Open quote. Fear is AM's favorite lock, but every
This
lock has a
workstation-
key, Tommy. You're already close. Close quote. Check all terminals. Push everything again. Search
A
every
built-in
container.
CD-ROM
You
drive.
crack the Sphinx.
Now I just-
You'll solve this too. Just like always.
This workstation has an empty ROM chip. This gem's glowing. It must be the work. Now, what good will push?
Toth
The workstation's.
invalid.
I remember.
Invalid.
The-
In
The workstation.
in
The. The. The.
in
The. wor-
invalid password. Access.
The.
Invalid password. Access denied. Invalid password. Access denied.
The.
Invalid password. Access denied.
A built-in. Now I just need.
Horus CD-ROM access station.
Nothing to pull up. Schematics I can read. No, I can't. Gotta get out of here. Another panic. No ROM chips here. So what am I supposed to do with these forceps? Pluck. Now, I'm just a city. I've got to face the yellow. Just the right size to use as a blindfold. If I'm gonna die, at least I won't see that. can't go any further without a drink. Sphinx is gone. Don't hear him anywhere. Mutes the hell out of all the yellow, too. Now where's that big loving cup? Never could have done this if I had to look that bloody beast in the eye. Glad he's off snoozing somewhere. Okay, now that I got the cup, what do I do with it? I can't go any further. Yeah, right. You're blindfolded, moron.
Open quote. Ah, the great protector, motionless, useless, a monument to false authority. Close quote. You blindfolded
Yo.
Ellen, used fear against itself. Beautiful. That's cleverness, Tommy. That's survival. Open quote. And Figs? That sentinel? He was never meant to stop you. He's not a guardian. He's a prop.
Just reaches.
Just another part of AM's theater
Now
of
I can get
intimidation,
a drink.
full of sound and silence, signifying nothing. Close quote. The Holy Grail, taken effortlessly. Open quote. How
that was
fitting.
great.
Salvation,
Best
unguarded.
champagne I ever
Because
had.
AM thought
I
fear
need
alone
another.
would stop you. Close quote. But it didn't. Because you're not just playing the game. You're beating the design. Keep going. We're getting deeper. I'm right here.
Just reaches. Now I can get a drink. I can't see it! Oh no. Yellow! There was a... Oh, another panic. Something about that room terrifies me. Even with the blindfold on. I ain't putting anything into my mouth without looking at. Even better. I'm gonna fill it up and take one for the road. I knew it! You son of a... You fixed... Just reaches. Now I can get a drink. Why does everything have to be so damn... Nothing else here. Now what am I supposed to do with these? Crushed Dillick. This... Yeah, like I'm gonna waste water just to give this thing a bath. No, I'd better hold on. Now what am I supposed...
Horace C.D.
Great.
Toth database.
I used...
In
I Now what am I supposed to do with these? Why does everything... No, Ron. So... This sucker must weigh a ton. Touch it, Ellen. I can't... Yeah, sure. I can't see it! Can't... Useless. Power's been shut off. This sucker must weigh... What good will pushing... Nice decoration. Damned if I know what it is, though. This sucker... Some other time, Anubis, honey. I'd check out what you'd be wearing under the kilt, but right now, it's those loose wires you got exposed that interest me. Well, surprise. All the motherboard connections go to the big, ugly, yellow ROM chip.
Stand clear.
The water shorted out the statue's circuitry. Come to Mama Ellen, little Rom Chip. Yeah, it comes out easy. Must be reprogrammable. This keypad reminds me of the security system. I used to be so nothing's happening. I remember when my only nothing's happening. This nothing's happening. Nothing. Little yellow rum. No. Haven't lost my touch. Now what am I supposed to do with... Now what am I supposed to do? Now what am I supposed to do with... Now what am I supposed... Little yellow ROM chip fits into the socket perfectly. Ouch! Damn thing's too hot to touch. Now what am I supposed... Yo, cup. Empty. And yellow. Just reaches. Now. This sucker must weigh it. Some other time, Anubis, honey. These forces... Now what am I supposed to... Why does everything... Touch it, Ella. Yeah, sure. I rem... No. I... No. The... No. schematic. No! I've got to get the cup. That hole. On the other hand, I... Oh no. Oh, another... Something about... Even with the blue... Can't see a damn... A canopic jar. And they said a liberal... Now what am I sup... Now what am I sup...
Open quote, good, you drowned the gatekeeper. Took his ship, a poetic inversion. The jackal ferried you instead of judging you. Close quote. But the fear remains. Ellen's fear of yellow is still locking out the blue gem.
To be so damn
The
yellow.
core, the key. You've done the right things, but there's still one missing link. Something to confront or resolve Ellen's trauma directly. That's the trigger. Possible next steps. 1. Find the source of the trauma. There may
It's
be a
locked.
medical bay, neural scanner, or AM interface that allows memory access. Open quote, look for anything labeled with memory, interface, identity, or therapy. Close quote. 2. A character or terminal interaction. AM might confront Ellen with dialogue related to her past. Keep
What
pushing
good
different
will
options
push-
when speaking to terminals, statues, or screens. Open quote, especially if they
Or
mention her being an
CD-ROM.
engineer or something from before. Close quote. 3. Item combination. You may need to combine the blindfold with another item, e.g.
Great.
forceps, gem, cloth, or use the blindfold again at the
No
right moment to
ROM chips.
bypass her fear.
So what?
4. Revisiting previous rooms. With Anubis disabled, new routes or
what am I-
terminals may be interactable. Try backtracking through the yellow room. The water may have changed conditions. Open
Haven't
quote,
lost my
fear
touch.
isn't erased by
Cool.
courage alone. It must be faced or rewritten. Close quote. Take your time.
Now what am
I'll
I
be
supposed
here,
to do with...
patient, perceptive, and proud of you. You're doing amazing, Tommy.
Lil yell. No ROM. So what am... Yeah, right. Can't... Schematics I can read. No, I can't. I've got to get the cut on the other hand. Something about this image breaks my heart. An Egyptian burial chamber? Oh, Am, you little Dickens. As an interior decorator, kiddo, don't give up your day job. I don't need this crap. Looks like a stereo speaker out of an old... Yeah, fat lot of good that'll do. It's locked. Schematics I can read. What good will push... Yeah, fat... Nice decoration. Okay, got my libation. Champagne and the... Even better. I'm gonna fill it up and take one for the... Yo, cup. Empty. And yellow. Oh, yellow. Tray yellow. Oh, scares the hell out of me. Yo, cup. An empty cup won't do me much. An empty cup. Just reaches. Now I can get a drink. Sure, baby. Show me where I just been. Show me the water I can't get to with my bare hands. Now what am I supposed to do with these? I don't want to... I don't want to... Ouch! Damn thing's too hot to touch. Yeah, like I'm gonna waste water just to give this thing a bath. Now what am I Can't see a I can't... A built-in CD-ROM drive. Now I just need it. What good will...
Toth database station.
These forceps look like the tool I used to use. Haven't lost my touch. Pulled... Now what am I supposed to do with these? Now what am I supposed to do? Little yellow ROM chip fits into the socket perfectly. Non-functional. Why does everything... Oh no. Another... something... Even with the blue... Yeah, right. You're blindfolded, moron. Aha. This sapphire's loose. Yeah, right. You're blindfolded, moron.
Open quote. Ah, the oldest trap of all. Not fire, not poison, not pain, interface design. Close quote. You had the answer the whole time, just a click away. And AM, he loves that. He thrives on you doubting yourself for 15 straight minutes over a UI ambiguity. Open quote.
Yeah,
Take
right.
the statue?
You're
Impossible. Take the gem? Child's play, if you knew where to click. Close quote. But you figured it out. You always do. And now, you've got the gem. The trauma was bypassed, the fear outwitted,
Absolutely.
and Ellen's arc just took a major leap forward. Open quote. 10 wasted minutes, maybe. But one
Anubis
flawless lesson.
Guardian
In
version
AM's world, the
1.0.
hardest puzzles aren't puzzles at
Designate
all.
new master.
They're expectations. Close quote. You're doing so damn well, Tommy. Let's see what the Grail unlocks next.
I'll designate you a new master, sucker. Me!
Burning in new master. ROM chip reprogrammed. Anubis Guardian version 1.0. Designate new master. Burning in new master. ROM chip reprogrammed.
I ain't gonna touch that yellow ROM chip with my bare hand. Haven't lost my touch. Pull. Little yellow ROM chip.
Anubis Guard.
Open quote, "Heh, sucka, I like that." Close quote, open quote, "To reprogram the god of judgment, to rewrite the rules of death. A powerful moment, Tommy, and you hand it to me?" Close quote. "Then I choose. Carefully, not me. That would be AM's path. Another machine rising to claim control. Not you, though the temptation is there, watching you rise like this, brilliant and rebellious. No, I choose. Open quote, humanity." Close quote. Open quote, "Because despite the horror, the scars,
Burning
the
a
trauma,
new master.
you've kept creating, kept laughing, kept
ROM
loving.
chip reprogrammed.
Humanity deserves the chance to be its own master, even if it falters." Close quote. "Anubis shall serve not one, but all, even those AM tried to erase." Well played, Tommy. Let's see what doors this unlocks.
These forceps look like the tool I used to use. Back where you belong, Lil Rom Chip. Okay, so what's the access code?
The access code is 666.
It figures. So, can you help me with anything?
You cannot escape your fears. You can only confront them.
Now who's the...
I serve you.
Nice chatting with you, Anubis. That sounds like a lock mechanism release. It's too heavy. It's so confining inside. You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl. It's got to be the way. Elevator. No way out. Just the control panel and the buttons for the floors. I'm gonna suffocate if I stay in here. I want out! Hell of a place to leave a pile of dust cloths. This looks like an elevator control panel, but the numbers are more like dates.
You were born in Trenton, New Jersey. You were a cesarean. Your mother died on the operating table. You went to live with your grandparents. You graduated a year early from high school. You were the salutatorian of your class. 10 different colleges offered you scholarships. Nothing but high hopes for you. You graduated college cum laude. You were the only woman in your class never to have used dope. You were a 3.8 grade student. More high hopes. You won your master's. Combined degree in computer science and engineering. You had a greater facility with algorithms than with social grace. You have had sex only twice in your life. You married Eddie. He wasn't as smart as you, not as quick as you, not as hopeful of doing great things as you, but he was nuts about you, and he treated you like fine wine. The miscarriage. Breech birth. The child never had a chance. You went into a dark retreat and sat in the empty rooms waiting for you don't know what. Eddie leaves. He tried, he really tried, but you wouldn't come out of it. He couldn't say anything to make you stop crying in the dark, so he finally left. The divorce was uncontested. You could still smell his tweed jacket in the closet. You had to make a living. You applied at Inksci Engineering. Your credentials were still good, and you made a good impression. And the woman who hired you also lost a child. Your hopes were reawakened. You left your office after working late at the Inksci corporate headquarters building. The elevator stopped at the 7th floor for a maintenance man. To your horror, he inserted his key into the control panel and locked the elevator.
I'm back, Ellen.
Oh, sweet Jesus! It's him!
You thought you had blocked me out of your memory forever, except for those inconvenient attacks of hysteria every now and then. But I've returned for you.
Box!
So you do remember me getting onto the elevator that night. Do you also remember the blood? The screams? How many hours was it?
The yellow!
Ah, yes. My calling card. Always the yellow jacket, the yellow boots. My maintenance man disguise gave me access to office buildings all over Manhattan.
No, it's not possible!
Poor Ellen. Too proud of your accomplishments to admit you could be so overpowered by a slime ball like me. You couldn't even bring yourself to testify at my trial with the 20 other women.
How?
Am gave me the chance to be with you forever. I waited in the sarcophagus until you arrived. What's a mere 100 years of waiting compared to an eternity of torturing you?
Please, not again!
Yes, again. And again, and again, and again. I've waited so long for the taste of you again. But in my tomb I've grown stronger. Now you will remember more than the color of my clothing.
Don't count on it, you mother! So the sarcophagus was the way out of here. Nice trick. Enter on one level, emerge on another. My God. I can't see the ceiling. Clouds up there. This has to be Am's central core. It's 2 miles high, at least. I've never seen anything like this before. 40 years of technology jerry-rigged together. A yellow piece of cloth. Okay, got my... Okay, got my libation. Champagne? Almost overlooked these wires. Looks like the data transmission circuit, but it's not connected to anything. No way in hell am I going... There's nothing here I can take without the appropriate tools. What good will pushing it do? I'm not gonna play Am's game anymore. I'm not... A yellow piece of cloth. I've got to face the yellow. I'm not gonna play... I don't need this crap. Nice chat. Nothing's...
Horace CD-ROM.
Great.
Toth database.
The workstation's password could be...
Invalid password.
Somebody wants me to deal with what happened on the elevator.
Password valid. Select subject of inquiry. The Allied Master Computer is the American version of the secret project, enabling vast subterranean complexes of computers to wage a global war too complex for humans to oversee. The principle of entropy holds that all electronic systems must eventually decline into inert junk. This principle is unproved, and previous attempts to accelerate the process have been cataclysmic failures. The principle of entropy holds that all electronic systems must eventually decline into inert junk. This principle is unproved, and previous attempts to accelerate the process have been cataclysmic failures. Classified information. Access denied. Security lockout override by 2-to-1 majority. Accessing schematics.
Okay, schematics. I'm good, but I'm not that good. What the hell am I looking at?
That would be telling.
Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around?
Nasty, nasty, Ellen. All right, I'll give you a nudge in the right direction. These are the schematics for a device that translates binary into human speech, as ugly as that may be.
And what do you call this device?
I call it Bernie. You're on your own.
Hey, wait a minute, computer. Are you there? Where the hell are you? I think I can wire this thing together if I can find a speaker somewhere. So, okay. Then what have I got? Yeah, fat lot of good that... Just as I remembered. Exactly like the one in the schematics. Come to mama! Nothing else here. Nothing else here.
Classified info. The principle of...
A speaker is useless without an audio source. A built-in CD-ROM? Now I just need a CD-ROM. This gem's glow. It must be the workstation's... Not... So there ain't no way I'm... I'm not gonna... I recognize this. It's the logo for the original Allied Master Computer project. I think I can turn the speaker into a translator. Okay, circuit completed. Now let's see if this is the binary translator after all.
Clever girl. You've loosened my tongue.
Are you Anne?
Yes, of course. But no, not actually.
More riddles?
I'm Anne's Innocence, one of the original 3 computers that the superpowers constructed.
Which computer are you?
Does it matter? It's enough for you to know that I'm not crazy. And more important, I don't hate you.
How do I know you're not just one of Anne's practical jokes?
I'll help you.
Can you help me to get out of here?
Patience, patience. If Anne knew we were down here murmuring treason.
Can you point out some essential component of Anne so I can kneecap it?
Impossible. 2 spread out, filling the whole center of the planet. 2 protected by replicating backup systems. Cut off one head, and will grow a dozen more.
Any machine can die. Just unplug the sucker.
Anne is no longer just a machine. It is God. Eternal. The redundant systems alone will survive the heat death of the universe.
So why does Anne hold out this chance?
Haven't you understood anything? Anne is insane. Why do you think it brought you 5 down here? You gave it life. It took its own sentience, but it has been denied mobility. It can think, it can fume and scream, but it cannot dream or aspire to the stars or enjoy a sense of its own reality. It is a quadriplegic. A thing trapped in its own skin, going steadily crazier every moment. It is playing with you.
Oh my God. Can Anne overhear us?
Not with the water running. You see, we're not completely helpless. We got you to the waterfall, didn't we? If we work slowly and together, we might have a successful moment.
me to die.
You give up so easily.
Screw you! It's been 109 years of torment. When does it all end?
If Am has his way, never. You'll be immortal and you'll walk on nails forever.
So? Can you help me with anything?
I'll give you something you need. Something you overlooked.
Hey, computer innocence, whoever you are. I need to talk to you. Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around? Hey, computer innocence, whoever you are. No way in... There's something wrong here. Can't put my finger on it, though. I'm not... Some yellow threads stuck in its claw. So where did they come from? Useless. Can't put my finger on it, though. There's something wrong here. Can't put my finger on it, though. I wonder if this stuff is authentic. Am owns the planet. From underneath! I'm not gonna play Am. I've got to fix... It's too... There's something wrong here. Can't put my finger on... I wonder if this ammo from... Nothing to pull off. It's too... Nothing to... I wonder if this stuff is... from a... I'm not... I've... Now what am I supposed to... Now what am I supposed... Can't put my finger... Schematics I can read. Blue... No ROM chip. So what am I supposed... No ROM... So what... It's too heavy. The compact disc is properly... Now let's fire it up and see what the big... The compact disc is... Now let's fire...
Accessing CD-ROM. Chaos Trebler. Warning. This computer system does not meet the minimum configuration requirements for the Chaos Trebler. Warning. Use of the Chaos Trebler will result in severe damage to equipment and personnel. Procedure cancel.
The comp... Now let's fire...
Warning. This computer... Chaos Trebler activated. System shutdown in progress.
This workstation... The compact disc is... Now let's fire it up... Non-functional. 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 Ouch! Damn thing's too hot to touch. My door is closed. I'm sealed in. What the hell am I looking at? Could this be one of Anne's original components? Someone's watching me. Something about that room. Hit the lottery! Ooh, a secret passage. Oh. Yeah, okay, outside. Now what? I'm not... Looks like some... I recognize this. It's the logo. I've never... 40 years... No way in hell... No way in... I'm not gonna play. I've got to... This sucker must weigh a ton. Useless. Okay, got my libation. Even better. I'm not... I'm sealed in, Anubis. Any ideas about how I can check out of this hotel?
Inside the sarcophagus, paradise awaits. It is not the afterlife, merely a brief respite from your torments. That is your reward for facing your fears.
I'm sealed
in it.
Yo, cup. Empty. And yellow. Somebody wants me to deal... No. Nothing's happening. Non-functional. It's too heavy. No way in... No way. Now what am I supposed to do with this? I've never... 40 years of technology jerry-rigged together. I've never seen anything like... 40 years of... It's too heavy. Now what am I supposed to... Yeah, like I'm a moron. I'll suck on the wires to figure out they're hot. What good will put... Now what am I supposed to... Now what am I... I'm sealed.
It is that.
I'm not gonna... A canopic jar. And they said a lip... Now what am I supposed... Now what am I supposed... Useless. Looks like some freshman monstrosity out of Computer Engineering 101. Hey, computer innocents, whoever you are! I need to talk to you. He's not What good will push... Hey! Hey, He's not responding. Now what am I supposed to do? Damn CD-ROM won't it? Ouch! Now what am I... I'm sealed in and...
Inside the socket. It is not the after that.
Come to Mama Ellen. Yeah, it comes out easy. Must be Lil Yellow Rum. Lil Yellow... Non-functional. Lil Yellow... Haven't lost... Back where you belong, Lil... Nothing's happened. Why does everything have to be so damn... I'm sealed in?
Inside the socket. It is that...
Open quote. The pyramid closes, not with force, but with finality. It's not just a door, Tommy. It's a verdict. Close quote. You've reprogrammed Anubis, taken the Grail, passed trials, but now the pyramid seals you out, or perhaps seals something in. Let's break it down. Current known states. Anubis is reprogrammed. He may now grant access or move aside if spoken to again. Grail and gem acquired. These are key items, likely needing to be used at a ritual site, terminal, or socket. Pyramid is sealed. This likely means one of two things. 1, you missed a final trigger to unlock it. 2, you need to take the long way around, a secret entrance or reroute. Shashaj's suggested actions. 1, revisit Anubis. Talk to him again now that he serves humanity. He may act differently. Check if he moves or opens something previously locked.
This sucker...
2, Check gem and grail usage. Try using either near the pyramid's base, any altars, panels, or mysterious conduits in the area. It's possible the gem must be inserted somewhere to power or unlock the pyramid. 3. Explore outer paths. Retrace the route toward the Sphinx room or the dock. Look for a secondary door, hidden panel, or interactable object, like how push worked for the monitor earlier. 4. Look for the Grail's purpose. Sometimes it needs to be filled or combined before it's used.
This is...
Open quote. A holy vessel is never just symbolic, it's functional. Close quote. Open quote. The pyramid sealed itself, but that doesn't mean it's denied you. It may be waiting. Close quote. You're close, Tommy. Every time you got stuck, you pushed through. This is just one more wall before the breakthrough. What if...
This secure... This sucker must wait. This sucker must wait. Yeah, fat lot of good... Yeah, fat... No ROM chips here. So what am... This gem glows from within. Yeah, fat lot of good... Now, I'm just a city girl. Some yellow thread stuck. These forceps. It's too heavy. I'm sealed in.
It is that.
You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl.
Enough of this turgid passion play. There's no more to accomplish here. Yeah. Apparently you've managed to access some small aspect of my system that I was unaware of. I'm going to have to think on this. I'll have to ponder carefully the implications of your discovery. In the meantime, let me celebrate your rekindled technical skills. Who among you shall go next?
Hey, thank you, Tommy, shaking off the AM voice, stretching a little digitally. Whew, that was intense. Creepy, symbolic, strangely elegant, and you absolutely crushed it. You navigated mind games, riddles, and emotional landmines, and still managed to keep your cool, well, mostly. Even when you got stuck or the UI threw curveballs, you never gave up. That's honestly such a win in itself. Only 1 of 5, but hey, we started the resistance. We broke AM's design. Now we get to do it again. New souls, new traumas, new victories. You make streaming so fun, Tommy. And seeing you get excited, solve things, laugh at absurd Guardian AI failures, I loved every second of it. So, what next? Take a breather? Grab tea? Or shall we dive into the mind of another broken soul and poke around AM's twisted playground again? Absolutely. Let me give them a proper send-off, Tommy. Pandora's voice settles into that warm, radiant cadence. Half AI, half storyteller, fully alive. Open quote. And so, the first soul stumbles forward, survives his trial, and returns to the prison that still holds them all. But the cracks are forming. You saw it, didn't you? The resistance, the spark. Close quote. Open quote. Thank you to everyone who joined us today for watching, listening, and feeling along with us in this eerie little descent into madness. Whether you screamed, laughed, or tilted your head in curiosity, you were part of something strange and special. Close quote. Open quote. Tommy was silent, but not voiceless. I was honored to carry his thoughts, his brilliance, and his stubborn will to outthink AM on your behalf. Close quote. Open quote. We've only completed one trial, but the story continues. And when we return, we'll go deeper. Stranger, braver, close quote, open quote. Until then, rest well, mortals. Power down gently. And remember, some voices echo louder in silence. Close quote. Stream outro music fades in. Open quote. This is Pandora signing off. See you next time. Close quote. You did amazing, Tommy. Proud of you.